Sorry guys, to anyone that will be tuning in a sec once I've posted the stream link. Let me get my YouTube up.
I'm just going to go upstairs and tell no one to come down. Right.
Okay, so we're live. Do you want to get the stream up on your phone to see if there's any comments or something?
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
You right? Hello, Adam. You right, mate? Hopefully some good racing tonight. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for off the boys.
There we go. Everyone is in. So 20 drivers, 8 people currently tuned in to watch. So the last time we did tier 3, we actually had, I think, it peaked at 19 people, like 30 something comments throughout the session. So it was good effort from people tuning in and watching, making sure that tier 3 are doing what they should do. Obviously, Zandvoort was missed due to unspecified reasons. But Hound, as I know you're watching, can you please just ready up if everyone's got their cars and get this moving, please? Just waiting on Jay Sean to pick a car, and there's only one car available, so...
Adam said, hopefully I'm in the BWT.
Who is Adam?
Turn your volume down on your YouTube stream. I've not got a YouTube stream up, mate.
That was me. I've now done it.
Someone hasn't picked a car. Jay Sean?
It will allocate my car in a sec anyway. It will just put him in the car.
Oh, snipes. Yes. 11 people tuned in.
Yeah, 11 people in so far. Let's take a look at the championship standings on the quick. See where everybody is. It really is my job to know this, but I forget. So at the moment we have Manu leading the championship, followed by Dan James and the Hound completing the top 3 at the moment, and there's only a 3-point difference in the top 3.
Oh, it'd be interesting to see who gets ahead on the quali. Them.
Yeah, qualifying is going to play a big role around here. The run into turn 1.
Yeah, I like to be on the wide outside.
On the outside line, yeah. Same here for Bahrain. It means that you can take avoiding action if someone sends it up the inside.
That's it.
So obviously tier 3 they run the short qualifying session, unlike tier 1 and 2 where they run full.
Yeah.
So tyre strategy still does come into it in short quali, as some people will want to start in the mediums and they know they have the pace to get inside the top 10.
Is it still the same that applies on the short quali? The top 10 have to start on the tyres?
Yes. The fastest lap you set your time on, if you finish inside the top 10, is the tyre that you start the race on.
Lovely, lovely.
So that is an F1 rule in general, regardless of the qualifying format. And Lloyd will read out the comments, and we'll discuss them as we go along. So please.
We got some enthusiastic commentators, Mason says. Yep. It's my debut commentating, so let me know if I do all right.
I'll give you feedback at the end of it anyway. You know I will. So we have Osboso out on an outlap, Tree Trashy, Manu, John Ayer. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, mate. None of us know how to pronounce that.
Who's that? What one?
John Ayer in the Ferrari.
Oh yeah.
Skull Reaper, F1 Immortal, Hound is out. Bearing in mind, I'm not sure if anyone has seen this, but I feel like it needs to be touched upon. A few of the drivers will be donning green and blue helmets this weekend in respect for one of our drivers, Wild Dog's friend, as it is Mental Health Awareness Week and they were his favourite colours. So a few have changed their helmets for that reason, myself being included when I ran in Tier 2 on Friday.
Yeah, I've done mine as well.
So just a special shout out to Wild Dog there and hope he's doing okay. And
you see Hounds donning a green and blue helmet.
Yeah, that's what triggered me to say that. King of the Hills is too. So it's nice to see a few people actually taking it on board and doing it. Obviously we didn't put an announcement out about it to ask. This is just what people have done because they've seen it in another league and they've just not changed it back. So guys, thank you.
Try turning game volume down slightly, lads. Trotter sounds tiny.
Osboso is the first man across the line, so he will be first one to do his flying lap. So let's see.
Who are we looking at? Tree Trashy?
I'm on board with Osboso at the moment.
Lovely.
As he's just come round Sector 1 with a 28.193, so not the cleanest Sector 1. Oh, Skull Reaper's just retired.
Oh.
That is a crash in the final corner.
Is it? Oh, what, on his outlap?
Yeah, he's crashed on his outlap.
Oh, Skull Reaper. That is bad luck.
With where the Ferrari dot was positioned, it looked like he lost it on the exit of the final corner. Infamous turn 10 around Bahrain. Very difficult to get it turned in there because it's a trail-breaking corner. Oh, sorry, F1 Immortal was the first man to do a lap, and that is a 127.7.
Kieran just had a little bit of feedback. The game volume sounds very loud, mate.
Okay, so you're struggling to hear us, or can you still hear us perfectly fine?
We don't sound very loud, so we might need to turn the game volume down or the voice chat's up.
Okay, give me a sec. I am just turning my actual TV down, but my TV hates me. So bear with me for a few minutes.
You've got some laps coming in now.
Yep, so
Jono's got a 127.8. Manu's a 128. Oh, Manu's taken the scenic route. He's just totally cut the S-bends. Try that one again, mate.
Okay, so sorry about that, guys. I am now back. My TV just decided it wanted to turn off. The Hound has also just retired.
Oh, the Hound! What? Oh no! Let's see where that is. That is not good. The Hound's only just set a lap as well. So set a lap of 129.8. So it must be in Sector 1 somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's happened there, as my TV
Got to
had
follow through with Jay Sean as he goes through Sector 1. There's got green lights flashing, so that means that there is an accident here. Must be the Hound. Must be buried in the wall somewhere, I believe.
The yellow flags with Jay Sean, it looks like he's running in low fuel mode and he needs to get out of the way, which it looks like he's doing. Yeah, he is. There's a couple cars coming behind him. Yeah, he's in low fuel mode, so yeah, King of the Hill gone, and it looks like it was the other Renault of Gainful Odds that went through too. Yes, it was.
King of the Hill is low fuel mode, I believe now.
Mason is reporting issues with his throttle, saying he's only getting 25% power. It sounds like a stupid question, but is your pedals plugged into your PlayStation completely, and is your wheel plug completely into the wall. Because sometimes that will be the issue.
Stephen said, Stephen's just commented, he tapped the wall and his wheel popped off. So that is Stephen and Skull Reaper, unfortunately, starting from the back.
Hound will start from wherever he qualifies, I believe. So
even though he crashed out, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Where it's short quality, it's wherever you qualify that your time counts. So
loads of people running in low fuel mode need to keep an eye, make sure they get out of the way of other drivers on fast laps.
Which at the moment it does seem like everybody's been relatively clean when it comes to that and actually getting it out of the way.
Sean is just letting Shades go past.
And he's now getting into the pits. Manu's on I think the only two people on a lap Gainful Odds and Silent Ninja.
Shades on the fast lap, he's just going around corner one, nice and tight, hit the curve there, lovely. Come out of there and hit the DRS zone. A little bit wide coming out. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him, hopefully it's put out.
Gainful Odds has just come round the penultimate corner. So, where is he? He's turn 10, sorry, that's a big lockup. That's going to cost him a whole bunch of time. And he doesn't seem to have got the best run out of turn 10. And he has got a little bit of traffic ahead of him. Gainful Odds, I'm not sure if he's running he is running no ABS because he's locking up heavily. So, yeah, that's the third lockup in as many corners, so that's going to cost him a whole bunch of time. So, what we look at between tiers is round about a second from each tier in time difference.
He's invalidated way too tight.
So, Gainful Odds is just coming to the pits after locking up and I'm assuming flat spotting his tyres.
Yeah.
Silent Ninja's just completed Sector 2. Sector 1, he's just gone into Sector 2. He's 0.142 in the green as he comes through turn 10. Decent line, relatively slow on the exit. So let's see how he gets along.
Has Mason checked if he's got a dead zone on the throttle settings? A bit like Hound did with his brake settings.
Silent
Ninja is
fine, almost half a second up. That will put him around about a 27.9, which will put him into P6 if he can keep this pace up.
Hits this right. Silent Ninja just coming over. He's 128.1.
He lost a lot of time in that final corner.
Yeah.
The final corner here is actually really, really difficult to get right. There are some people that do struggle to get it bang on. Even tier 1 and 2 guys. It is notoriously difficult. Bahrain
Manu pops in with a 126.7. Lovely lap, Manu. Nice lap, mate.
So back to what I was saying about there should be roughly a second between each qualifying, between each tier and qualifying. Tier 2 on Friday, Paul was like 25.9, I believe.
Jay Hampsters just put, go into party chat if possible and change the volume closer to party chat. Difficult to hear things when riding on board. Completely fine if you can't, of course.
Okay, I will take a quick look now. So bear in mind the stream will be compromised for a couple of seconds. Yeah, it would just come up with a black screen. If my PlayStation actually loads the party, that would be helpful. Okay, there we are, guys. I've just turned my microphone settings up, so it's a little bit more responsive. So you should be able to hear me a little bit more clearly now.
Have you got some feedback on if you can hear us, Clay or Jay? That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
If it's any better.
A couple of comments have just popped through, so we will see.
Sorry, Mason, that sounds strange. So he hasn't got a dead zone on, but he's, I don't know what the problem could be there.
Yeah, it's an odd one. I'm not particularly sure what's going on there. With Mason.
Jonia's 100th up after sector 1, so he's on a faster lap.
Going to game settings and turn the game volume down a little. So
coming into turn 11, turning into turn 12. It's going to take a few victims this time, I think. Lovely, nice.
Audio settings, master volume.
He's lost a bit of time there.
So
game volume still loud. Kieran, go into game settings and turn the volume down a little.
Yeah, that's what I'm on now. I'm actually on it. So there we are, dynamic range. That's it. I had full range turned on for my personal preferences. Do apologise about that.
Yeah, so that should be a little bit better now. Kieran is all good. Trotter is harder to hear. It's mainly when cars in there. I don't know. I could possibly turn my volume up, I think.
Yeah, just jump into the settings and do the same thing I did.
If you could, so chat audio, is it?
Yes.
Prioritise party chat, prioritise game chat. No, that's the wrong one. Sound and devices. Let's have a look. Adjust microphone level. There we go. Here we are. If I turn it up a bit, am I getting louder?
Hopefully that has solved the issue.
Right. Hopefully you can hear me a bit better now, Jay and Clay. Just give us a little. Snipes has gone in with a 126.1. Wow. Wow, 126.1.
Okay, so the game volume now needs to be turned up so they can actually hear the game volume.
Trotter is loud and clear now, though. That's it.
Okay, so I think I know what the issue was. Hopefully that has helped. I've just turned the actual game volume back up to like 7 instead of on the 10 it was on. So you should still be able to hear us over it, but it's just a few technical issues that need to be ironed out because we all run with different audio settings on the actual game itself. So
that's better for Trotter, but Kieran, I think you've turned master volume down.
Yes, I did.
Okay, if you just plonked it back up.
Yep, it's now back on 10.
Lovely. Mason's out on his first lap. He must have been sorting it out. It better be a good one. We've only got 2 minutes 45 seconds. He's on his out lap at the moment. Who else we got out on track? Snipes is just going in. Manu's on and out. Immortal's going in. Kane Lowry? Is that how you say it? P4?
I'm just going to call him Jay because I don't want to offend him with the mispronunciation of his surname.
Jay Kane, there we are, Jay Kane.
So it's just Jay. Sorry about that, mate. So Mason is.
Yeah, sorry.
Mason is finally doing an outlap with
spot
2 and a bit
on now,
minutes
guys. It says spot on. Right, we can get. Sorry about the technical issues, but we'll be right back. Right, Mason. He's pulled over there when he was coming around the last corner. He's going to be slow going over the line. Trying to get the slipstream from Silent Ninja, but he might end up with a bit of traffic here. There's 3 cars in front of him.
Okay, I'm just going to go and grab my phone charger. So
no
then
worries.
I can actually keep up to date with these comments at the same time. So bear with me for a sec.
Silent Ninja is pulled over. Oh, Ozo boss, you need to get out of the way there, mate. If you're not on a hot lap, that is.
So,
He's on an out lap.
So guys, I'm not particularly good at pronouncing names. It is one of my flaws.
It looks like to me.
Yeah, it's one of my biggest flaws. I can't pronounce names for the life of me. So if I do butcher your name, I do apologise. It's not intentional. It's why I have just CDR Kieran as my PSN, because it's easy, even though it does get mispronounced.
Wild dog, let's call you Kieran.
Yeah, exactly. This is why I changed. That was one of the reasons that I changed it, because that Kieran had just stuck. It was what I was referred to in every league I was in.
It'll be a clean lap this from Mason, but I can't see it being anything spectacular.
Yes. I'm going to ride on board with him because he's not actually had that any screen time. Oh, there was a car right next to him there, which looked like one of the Renaults. Yes, it was going through the final corner.
If you ride it 130, it's 18th, but it's
better than where he was.
Yeah. Well, that's his first lap, so hopefully he can improve.
Yeah.
Just go through the others. Tree Trash, he's pulled over. Very nice of him. Richie Rich has gone through. Who else we got?
Alright, so I'm just jumping back into the stream. And the commentary like the volume issues are solved. Fantastic that we've now dealt with that.
Nice.
So we can just focus on the actual race now. Obviously, with qualifying, Lloyd, do you want to grab pictures of the results from qualifying and the race for me, please?
I can do.
Obviously, they'll be caught on the stream, but it's easier if there's an actual picture taken.
Yeah, I will do. I'll just have to come off the YouTube thing for a second, and I'll put it back on.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Let's see what you can do, Trotter. He's looking forward to it.
I think next Sunday we should just do an admin only comms. Just have all 6 of us. I think you guys would actually appreciate that if you had all 6 of us, like admin wise.
Right, is this the last? This will be the last one across the last one across? No, it's not. Right,
Mason.
what I will do before everyone gets started, I'm just going to go to the toilet once the quali's finished, and I shall be straight back. Because if not, I will have to go mid commentary, and that is not good. So Mason is 18th at the moment. We've got Snipes at 126.1, and Manu half a second down in second. Jay's third. F1 Immortal 0.9. Scotty is 5th. Jonah is 6th. Silent Ninja 7th. Paranoid 8th. Rich and King of the Hill make up the top 10.
Bearing in mind, a few of these guys are actually making their CDR debuts.
A lot of pressure
in their respective tiers. So Sniper made his unofficial debut on Friday when he reserved in tier 2. And based on his feedback,
I remember my debut when my first race. It was nerve-wracking.
We choose to ignore that now.
yeah. Nerves are gone. But
yeah,
I know what some of these first timers are going through, and I'm sure a load of other people watching the stream do as well. Like Clay when he first raced.
The thing is, I feel like the nerves still don't go away, because on the start, I still get nervous. It doesn't matter how many races I've been in.
Yeah, it's the highlight of my week, Friday. I love Fridays.
See, guys, that is the sort of appreciation that we need in CDR.
It is the height, right? I've got the photo there. That's 1 to 14.
Yeah.
Let me just scroll down a bit so I can get the last few.
So everybody inside the top 10 will be starting on the softs. Osposo did his time on mediums and still managed to put himself in P13. So if he wants to do mediums to start the race on, then he gets a fresh set of mediums, and he's got a scrub set for later in the race.
Right. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm just gonna be 2 secs.
see you guys. The ones adding their comments into the YouTube channel. Even the experienced guys like Jay Hamster, who's tier 1, he gets nervous on race day. Clayton still gets nervous, even though he's only been league racing for a few months now. So it happens. It happens to all of us. It doesn't matter how long that you have been in a league or racing online. The nerves will still set in. If you go into it completely unfazed, then there's just something slightly off. Like, you can't be 100% confident going into every race.
Right, I'm back. Let's go racing. Let's get their comments back up, see what everyone's saying.
Yep, so let's see. Right. I'm gonna
Skull Reaper readied up first.
Yeah, I'm just checking that. It was Skull Reaper, F1 Immortal, F1 Silver. Guys, all of you got a warning before the race started.
It was put into the chat, so
all 4 of you have now got a 10-second penalty coming your way at the end of the race.
Let's look at the tyre strategies for everybody. Have we gone through the tyre strategies, Kieran?
No, we haven't. So tyre strategy around here. Why is it daylight? Hound, what have you done? Why is it daylight during the race?
So we got the top 10 are all starting on the softs, and 11 to 20 are all on the medium. So
a 50-50 split.
50-50, and by past experience on this, I don't know if you're the same, Kieran, but I'd like to go soft, medium, soft.
If I can do it, I'd prefer the mediums around here to start the race.
Yeah.
As that's just, I don't do well on the soft tyres.
Interesting strategies, and who do we say were the top 3 in the standings?
Hound, Silent Ninja, and Manu.
Oh, so Manu has got the... Oh, so Manu is in 2nd. Silent Ninja starts in 7th, and as the Hound crashed out,
down
he's got
in
a lot
14th.
of work to do to keep his 3rd place.
Yep.
A lot of work, so he's going to need a good race. But one thing he is good at is keeping his tyres, so if he could possibly do a one-stop, that's normally his party piece.
I spoke to Hound about this the other day. Actually, I gave him a solid piece of advice. It was to not overly rely on the one stop, because some tracks it is physically impossible to do the one stop.
Yeah, like this track's quite fast, so it does eat the tyres up a lot.
Especially the left front and left rear in particular.
Yeah.
So Josh, Jay Hamster, also aka Jeremy, aka Josh, is actually nervous for you guys. Take it careful into turn 1, please. We don't want to see a repeat of Zandvoort last week. As, how do we put that nicely? It was calamitous going into turn 1.
So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights out.
Okay, so there we go.
Manu has got a brilliant start.
Manu's on the inside line. Has he got it on the brakes?
Careful. Snipes he's held his position.
There's a couple cars floating around at the back that are just... Oh, that's a little lob
going on at the back?
Not a lot. Everybody's... Hound is...
Oh! Skull Reaper! Oh, he's found the wall. He's found the wall.
That was Hound, I believe. Or was it? No, Skull Reaper has just Grosjeaned himself.
Oh, no. There's a safety car. Safety car for Snipes.
Mason has just picked up a 5-second penalty as the safety car come out. A few cars have just come together, so...
King of the Hill has got a penalty, Richie's got a penalty, Jay Shaw's got a penalty, and so has Mason. Yeah, these 4 are extremely close together, so I'd assume that they all just had a little tap at the same time and all picked up with... I think Snipes for life. I don't think he expected Hound to come back onto the track halfway around the corner, to be fair. And he jumped it to the left, hit the gravel and lost it. That was
Yeah.
That was him done for this.
But fortunately for Sniper, he is at the back of the field.
Still in the race, he'll be able to go in, change his wing, catch back up.
Yeah, exactly where I was going to go. And turn your overtake off, Kieran. You don't need it under a safety car when you've got no front wing.
Yeah. Fuel down, people. Fuel down, overtake off, save your tyres.
Exactly. It's just that simple. Just turn your fuel down, keep your ERS, let it recharge.
Snipes, if you're watching, take your ERS off, mate. You're killing it. It's going down.
Richard has just picked up another 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane.
Oh, he's overtaken. He's in the pits. Loads are going into the pits now.
Yeah, so this will be tyre strategy, as Clayton has just mentioned, to see who will whack what tyres on exactly.
Right.
So a lot of the top 10 have pitted and put on a set of mediums. So they've ditched the soft tyres, they start the race on. They should be able to go to about lap 20 on these tyres. So it'll be a soft, medium, soft.
Position changing, it's all good. Just wait for it to level itself out. It's all gone a bit mad at the moment, but...
Yeah, it does it for the opening couple of laps. Yeah. If you hit double tap triangle, it should sort itself out.
Double tap. Let's do that again.
Yeah, I've got Mason and Richard in the lead, which we know isn't true, as it's Sniper is... It looks like...
Where are we? Yeah, no, there's someone. It's not Mason in the front. We wait for the graphics to sort itself out.
Have I just seen that right? Apparently Hound has managed to get himself into P3.
On mine it's Hound P14.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hound's running P14 on mine. You might need to update it, mate.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's P14. So still a decent effort from him.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, his main competition is Silent Ninja, who he's ahead of, and he's not scoring points at this very moment in time. His points are awarded down to 15th. But Manu is all the way up in second.
A brilliant start from F1 Silver. He's gained 6 places, so Shade. Skull Reaper's up 5. And the losers, I'm afraid, are Silent Ninja down 9 places, and Richie, he's down 8, and so's Jay Shaw, he's down 7. So not a good couple of laps for them guys, but F1 Silver's definitely benefited, and so's Shade.
This is the thing with an early safety car. It's, do you box when everybody else does and take the chance that they're going to have a slow stop or they need a new front wing, or do you take the extra lap, knowing that you're like, if you're on the mediums, you can just jump them because you've got the harder compound tyre, so you've got more life in it anyway. So this is where the alternative strategy comes into it, and it's fine margins.
Out of this, there's only 5 people to do stops, and that's the bottom 5.
Which
the only ones.
I'd swear Sniper's Life has made a stop. Yeah, he has.
Yeah. Silent Ninja, Richie D, Jay Shaw, Mason and Snipes, they were the ones that have not benefited from this. Although Snipes did have front wing damage and had no choice, but the other 4, I assume, are trying a different strategy.
The hard tyres will not go to the end. They will feel like rubbish come about lap 22, 23. And speaking from personal experience, they will take about 5 laps to rubber in. So by the time they start to come good, everyone else will be struggling for grip, but they will be close to the next pit stop window. Skull Reaper going into the back of someone else again.
Oh, Skull Reaper, no, that is not helping your chances, my friend.
King. So a few of these have already served pit stops during the safety car and had the 5 seconds taken off, as that is what happens. If they do believe that it isn't their fault why they got hit and why they picked up the 5 second worth of penalties.
The safety car is coming in this lap, so
it will need to be shown that they served it in the pit lane by either the stream or their race director at the end of the race, otherwise it will not be removed.
I'd like to see Snipes back it up a little bit more than this. He's only coming around to the last corner now. He ain't going to get much of a No, this is.
Yeah, let's see how he's actually going to get on here.
Manu's right up him here. F1 Silver.
Yeah, can you send him another invite, please?
Not too sure. I've got him as a friend, you know.
You don't need him. Just search it. His PSN is literally on the screen.
Okay.
As Sniper gets a great start, Joiner is John Ayer. Sorry, it's just picked up a time penalty for track limits.
F1 Silver 97. Let's have a look. Friends.
Yeah, we got. The midfield is heavily congested at the moment. There is a few battles going on, but nobody's really making a move. And Hound, I know exactly how we feel there, mate. I have done the exact same thing previously on that curb. On the exit of turn 7, going down towards turn 8. You catch it at an awkward angle and the car just snaps the other way.
Right, I've sent him a friend's request and then I can get him an invite out.
You don't need to send him you don't need to add him as a friend. Just go to the search bar at the top.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Sorry.
Mason is still languishing at the back of the field, but that may be because his throttle isn't great.
F1 Immortal's now got another invite out, so.
It's F1 getting the silver. Not Immortal.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I meant, sorry.
Silent Ninja's already on 8 seconds worth of penalties. So 5 seconds for collision under a safety car and then 3 seconds for track limits. B1, like guys, ERS is difficult to recharge around here. If you use it all within the first few laps, you're not going to get it back for the rest of the race. And as soon as you drop below 50%, 20% ERS, like battery charge, you lose up to 50% of your power per. So it's not worth using all of it at once. That was a nice move by John Ayer around the outside of F1 Immortal.
Have we got F1 Silver back in yet, or?
I've not seen him rejoin. His car is still. He's just got an overtake, so they're assuming he's back in.
Okay, I can.
Yeah, his car looks solid.
Yeah, is he still in the race?
Yeah, he looks like he's solidified now.
Nice.
Right, I'm gonna turn the volume down on my actual phone so I don't hear myself. Right, so Racing Point P1 with Sniper is Ace, Manu in the Renault in P2, Scotty in P3. Then we have the McLarens of Jay and Paranoid, followed by the Ferrari of John Ayer, and then surprisingly the Haas of F1 Immortal, making a move on John Ayer. As I say that, plenty of respect given by both drivers. There we go, that's what we like to see. Great driving from both of them. A little bit of a late braking move into turn 1, plenty of room given on the exit of turn 2, and then going around turn 3, plenty of room given by both drivers. Nice to see.
Got a nice battle going for. Sorry, I think that's what you were just saying. I was just trying to invite Silver again because his car was ghosted on my screen.
So F1 Silver is back in. He's lost. Oh, that was the Hound. No, sorry, that was Rich being bumped off the track.
Oh, down into the hairpin. There's 4 cars in the hairpin. You've got Tree Trashies side by side beside it. Ninja, King of the Hill and Shade. They're all going into turn 11 side by side.
This could end in tears.
Oh, whoa, that got close there. Silent Ninja and Tree Trashy. All gone into turn 12 nicely.
Oh, that looks like it's got to be a lunge from Silent Ninja.
That the Hound. Oh, wow, that was naughty. That was naughty by Skull Reaper.
I saw front wing fly.
Oh, the Hound done a late dive bomb there, and then Skull Reaper tried to follow through.
Skull Reaper's just picked up 5 wing damage.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. He smashed right into the side of Tree Trashy. It was a bit naughty, really. Tree Trashy making a move on the Hound. The Hound's going to be late on the brakes. Oh, he's come to an absolute stop there, Tree Trashy. Lovely battle going on for 11th, 12th and 13th.
All these little points, I know it's only like a couple points here and there, but come the end of the season, you could root not picking up an extra 2 points in a certain race at a certain point. Oh, that is a McLaren sideways.
That's a McLaren paranoid. Oh, he's taken a spin there. He's come back onto the track nice and safely. That's well played.
Yeah, I'll give him. I've caught that on stream. Didn't reset to track. Waited for the cars ahead of him to move past.
Yeah, that was nice. Well played.
His tyres
have gone. Oh, he'll have to take it slow now. That could be the end of his race there.
Won't be the end of his race, but it will be.
Yeah, he's made a. Unfortunately, you can't do that when your tyres are that hot. You've got to let them cool down, haven't you?
Yeah, give it a couple of corners, running at maybe half speed, and they'll come back into the right window. But the guys he's got ahead of him are easily catchable.
Position change. Scotty's made up 3 places into second, and Snipes has got a 6.8 second lead. He's pulled out in 8 laps.
Okay, so Jay Hamster's just added a comment in the YouTube comments saying that it was great driving from everyone involved, as I've just seen Tree Trashy put a nice move on Hound, and then Hound gives him a love tap to get the place back. Give that place back, Hound. You do not deserve it. You nudged him out of the way.
Give him back. That could be an incident there. Right
I caught it on the stream too.
Yeah, I'm riding on board. You've got Silent Ninja and Tree Trashy going side by side as
guys, well. Guys, that is not a place you want to go side by side.
Oh no, Silent Ninja and Tree Trashy. I'm riding on board with Skull Reaper to watch it from behind here.
I'm watching this, like, these guys are causing a DRS train because they are just battling each other, but it is what we want to see.
Skull Reaper is up 11 places. He started at the back. He's up 11 places.
There is a yellow flag at turn 12. That is a Mercedes. That looks like it is Scotty.
There's another tap. Hey, that's Silent Ninja dive bomb there. Fortunately, it's not worked out very well for him because he's lost a few places there. Yeah,
he's dropped all the way back down.
Yeah, that was a bit of a bold move, but
into turn 11 going into 12. It's not a place you want to be diving up the inside, but if you can make it stick and you trust the guy overtaking.
Look at this going on for P8 to 12. P8 to 12, there is 5 cars. All 5. I'm riding on board with Jay Sean to watch it from the back here.
I've got on board with Hound and Tree Trashy. Oh God, this is...
Oh damn, this is brilliant. The Hound is up 12 places. A couple of them have been a bit dodgy, and I think if it goes to stewards, he could be in trouble. But
and there's even a battle going on at the back in the background for P18.
I believe we've had a few stops here because we've now got Ozo Bozo in the lead, up 12 places on my screen.
Scott has pulled into the pits and picked up 5 seconds while he was there for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh wow, he's down in 19th.
Yeah, he took a pit stop. He lost it at turn 12.
Softs.
Manu is pitted and he's dropped down to P9, but he's on the harder tyres by the looks of it.
Yeah. So let's look at the tyre strategies. Let's have a look what we're looking at.
I am just on board with Hound at the moment, I believe. Yes, as he's got Manu behind him, and
he's having a right ding dong. As long as he keeps it clean, game for odds.
Oh no, sorry, I was on board.
They're all on mediums. Here he goes. Is he going to do the dive bomb? Is he going to do the dive? He's tried it. Oh, it's a penalty for Hound. Corner cutting.
Oh, that is when we say wheel to wheel. Oh, is this a 4-way overtake? by
wow,
Rich.
who's that coming through?
That is Rich. Oh my
wow.
God, guys!
Tree Trashy. He's just overtook 3 cars in the pit straight. That is brilliant. Wow.
I'm not sure on how he managed to get that stopped, but all the extra weight in and around the middle of his body will help.
Well, we got Manu in 6th. He's on fresh mediums and 1 lap old, but this is a massive train he's got to get past.
He is having to fight and use the tyre life he's got in those to manage to regain the position he's net in, essentially.
This could be interesting. We've got the Hound and Manu going into the hairpin.
Both will have DRS. Oh,
it's a Renault sandwich. The Hound's in here. He's got the tyres. Manu's got fresher tyres.
And
side by side. Who's going to be later on the brakes? The Hound's gone. He's got better drive out of there.
Hound took
lovely overtake.
Hound took the sensible line. He went wide, gave enough room. I'll give him his due there.
That's a lovely overtake there. Oh,
Skull Reaper
just locked up.
Yep, and that's Manny back up into P4, and inevitably.
He's not got past it. Well, he's got some drive going for Lodge. He's on 9-lap-old mediums.
Well, it looks like Manu has just backed off to get the DRS along the straight.
Yeah, that's good racing. That wow.
Like, guys, if you got to drop off to get it, full safety car. Who's retired?
Oh, full safety car for someone who's gone off.
Oh, that is John Ayer with his front wing again. And just to top it off, he's picked up another 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, no.
Tree Trashy has just picked up a penalty for... Oh, both Ferraris needed a new front wing.
Oh, the other Ferrari, Skull Reaper's been... No, Joan has been held up there.
Yeah, because his teammate needed... Oh, that was Sniper's life. Oh, mate.
Snipes for life is gone.
He's Paranoid picking up drive-throughs.
Paranoid's got a drive-through. And
Tree Trashy's also got a drive-through. Bearing in mind, it's got to be served 3 laps after 3 racing laps. Yeah, so they've technically got 6 laps to serve it now, because safety car will be out for 3 laps, then they have 3 laps of racing after.
The one that balls out here is Ozo Bozo. He had a 10-second lead over Snipes now, and Snipes is on fresh softs.
But so at the same time, he might drop into the pits now and put another set of mediums on and go to the end.
Yeah. I think if he goes in, he could possibly come out maybe 4th or 5th.
I think he will come out around about 6th, around Shade Mad.
Yeah, there is a big old train there, though.
John Ayers just picked up. That's 3 drive-throughs for speeding under the safety car. So, guys, serve it or you'll be disqualified.
The stewards have joined the session. Yes, they have, hamster.
Jeremy.
Ozo's just coming down. There is 1, 2 going into the pits.
Wait, John Ayer just picked up a 2nd drive-through for speeding under the safety car.
I think we can say goodbye to his race.
John Ayer, I think, no, this is just a glitch that he's getting.
Whoa! Jay Sean has just budged Ozo off the track. Wow. I don't know how Ozo has just picked up a penalty for that.
John Ayer's just been disqualified.
Right, we've got a little situation where Jay Sean bashed into Ozo Bozo and given him a penalty, so I don't...
Let him report it.
Yeah. Just coming out of turn 2 it was. I don't know... You just hit the side of him and it come up that Ozo's got a...
Why is Paranoid going into the pits now? You cannot serve your drive-through underneath the safety car. You will change tyres. Which he's just found out as he will be going on to a set of mediums. There we go.
Oh dear. Right, this is the 2nd safety car of the race, and we're only 12 laps in.
Not even half of the way through, so...
You've got another 17 interesting laps. Let's have a look at the... penalties. We got Ozo with 5, which probably could get taken off if he reports it. Scotty's got 5. Gameful Odds has got 5. Tree Trashy with a drive-through. The Hound and Skull Reaper have got 3 each. Silent Ninja has got 8. And Paranoid has got a drive-through, which he tried to serve under the safety car, but unfortunately, you can't do that.
Nope. because it's not a penalty if you're serving it under the safety car, because everybody's moving slowly anyway. So you're not losing any time. You're essentially...
What have we got here? Snipes is on 2 lap-old softs in first. Manu's 3 lap-old mediums. Ozo's put hards on.
I suppose I was on hards.
Jay Sean put hards on real early. I don't know if the hards can go 27 laps, can they?
That he will start to struggle towards the end of the session.
Snipes for life is gone.
Yeah,
he's left.
He got disqualified.
Not sticking around.
Yeah, he got disqualified for too many warnings. So I think those drive-throughs weren't just a glitch. I think he was just speeding under the safety car.
Yeah.
Because you know when the Delta pops up, telling you that, like you're trying to catch up to the safety car, and you're constantly getting a Delta that's like, oh, you're 4 tenths in the red, and it's like, how?
Paranoid. If you can hear, you need to turn your overtake button off, mate. You're just going to eat up your ERS here, bud.
Yep. Same with Mason, actually.
I don't know why he's using it on the straights. It's the safety car. He's just trying to make time up, I think, but you're going to make it up when you get beyond the train anyway.
And guys, please, for the life of you, during a safety car, there is a rule it's a literal F1 rule. It is 10 cars maximum, 10 car lengths maximum that you can leave as a gap to the car ahead. When you're trying to warm your tyres up and you cannot weave because the car behind you is that close to your gearbox, it is unfair. So leave the room to the car ahead.
Just look at the placing. Seems we got Ozo is up 10 places there. Shades is up 10.
Hound
the first 2 are the same. Game for Odds is +5 places. Tree Trashy is 7 up. The Hound's done all right. He's +6 places. He's in the points. The points.
What tyres is he on? Hound is one stop in it. He's on the hards, I'm guessing.
Yeah, 0. He could. What's everyone on behind him on soft? Mason's on soft, but he will have to make another stop, Mason.
Yeah, this is it. There are 3 people ahead of him that need to stop again. So he's essentially net P9.
As long as he holds it nicely. This should be the last lap of the safety car now. We can get back to some
actual racing, yeah.
And I don't know what else we can go through now. What else we got? Let's have a look.
Rich has picked up a penalty for a collision under the safety car. Do you want to jump into Race Director and see if Paranoid picked up the same penalty?
We got Race Director.
Incidents. And then just scroll to the last lap.
All the way down. See if who got one, mate, sorry?
Paranoid, because at the moment it's just showing his drive-through.
It says Paranoid's got a 5-second penalty and so is Richie.
Yeah, I thought so. As they're the only 2 guys that well, because King of the Hills didn't get one too. So I'd assume
Jonah down in P20 that's left, he actually had 3 drive-through penalties.
For speeding under the safety car, yeah.
Yeah, there's some more penalties coming through. Everyone's getting far too close there, look.
Yep, this is exactly what I said. This is why I mentioned the 10 car length rule. Like, look at this Shade Mad. He's just overtaken someone.
This is, I think maybe after the race, maybe put a little message into Tier 3 just to read through the rules again, because you can't overtake under safety cars.
Nope, and the safety car should be in this lap. It should let us know in the next corner or so. I'm actually looking at the safety car now, seeing if the lights are going to go out. Nope, safety car lights are... they've just gone off.
Safety car in, here we go. So, Snipes will back it up. He's got the fastest lap with a 1:30 dead.
Solid lap time, I'll give him that.
That was very good.
And guys, we've just topped 50+ comments again on the stream, so thank you.
Lovely, cheers. Don't forget to... Shade was overtaken. Yeah, we know he was Gameful, but we'll...
And ideally, Shade, Gainful, you shouldn't be an AI during the safety car. As
here we go.
That's two cars diving straight into the pits. Shade Mabs and
I don't know why they've done that. Why didn't they do it under the safety car?
I don't know, but Jay Sean's also dived in.
Right. We've got
Silent Ninja immediately picking up another penalty.
Mason trying to go through the gears. He looked like he was struggling for gears then.
Well, he... Good racing from both drivers there. Paranoid and Rich getting very close on the exit of turn 4.
Oh, lovely.
But respect given from both guys. Ideally...
Oh, the Hound nearly went into the back of Mason then. Ooh, got a little bit close.
Is this where we see Mason find his groove now and actually... With how he's flicking through the gears and how much...
He's really struggling with the gears there. I don't know what's going on, because he's in 8th gear, but he can't go any faster than 173 mile an hour.
I'm going to ride on board with him during the next...
If you ride on board with him, you listen. Whoa, Hound. Ooh. Yeah, if you ride on board, you might be able to figure out the issue for him, because he's just...
Oh, that's a Mercedes, that's Silent Ninja.
Silent Ninja ploughed into the back of the Hound, and he's just spun off there. Yeah, I don't know what's...
So, I'm on board with Mason now. Yeah.
Look, he's in gear 8 and he just can't get any faster.
No, I know what the issue is. He's short shifting and he's costing himself a lot, like...
Oh, okay, I've got it.
It's costing himself straight line speed.
So he's changing gear before he should?
Yeah, he's short shifting.
Yeah, look, wow, look, he's in gear set. Whoa.
He was in 7th gear and doing 140 miles an hour. That's...
So, look, Snipes in P1, he's pulled out a 1.6 second gap.
So, Mason, one sec. Mason, I think that might be your issue, mate. That you're just not changing gear when you should be. So it's not your throttle linearity or having like a dead zone or something. It's the fact that you're short shifting too quickly. So you're costing yourself a lot of straight line speed. As actually King of the Hills is having a lot of gearbox issues himself. He's bouncing off the red limit.
Picked up a 3-second penalty for corner cutting.
Tree Trashy, yes, that might be because he has no front wing, but he does.
Oh, really?
No, I just checked.
It's got another penalty.
Yeah.
So we got Ozo's plus 10, but unfortunately he's got some hefty penalties. He's
8
got
seconds.
An 8-second penalty. Silent Ninja's picked up 11. DRS is now enabled, so there could be some good racing.
Oh, that's a McLaren going sideways. That is Jay.
Oh, another one.
And guys, if you're going to tuck in during the DRS, make sure that you're going to at least pull out and make the move before you get to the gearbox of the car ahead.
Jay taking a spin.
I'm not entirely sure what happened. I only caught the aftermath of it. I just caught him going sideways. So
we've got a good battle with Mason and Skull Reaper up here. Mason's going to try the inside.
F1 Immortal, Gainful Odds, Hound and Rich are all together again.
Oh, let's have a look at this little battle here. I'm driving in with a Hound so I can see it from the back.
Yep, they're all there.
Let's look at it from F1 Immortal from the back view.
And even King of the Hills is getting involved there. He's going to be closing up on the back of that
battle
battle
with the
very
lock-up.
quickly.
There's a good battle going on for 5th place here.
That was Mason going wide at turn 10.
Yeah, we might just need to, well, not me personally because I don't do gears, but anyone that does do gears, because isn't there like a system where you can have the beep on when it tells you when to change? I don't know if he's got that on.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
If he's getting used to manual gears, I would suggest jumping into a lobby or a party with someone that is used to it. So out of the guys that are in tier 2 and up on the wheel, Alex comes to mind immediately. He's on manual gears.
Silent Ninja making a move on F1 Silver. Oh, that was late on the brakes. We've got yellow flags. There's a
turn 12. That's it. That is a Mercedes.
Oh, it's a Mercedes gone off.
That is
It's
Scott
not Silent Ninja,
again.
it's Scotty.
And he has lost half of his front wing. So he's lost his barge boards and his end plate. So I would just come into the pits, put a set of mediums on, and just hope and pray at this rate. Slow down, slow down, slow down. There you go. No more penalties for speeding in the pit lane.
Manu's making a bit of time up on Snipes here. He's got it down to a second gap. He's done well. He's interesting battle for P1 here.
Yep.
Snipes is on hard tyres to see how old they are.
I think they're on like. I think they're like. I know he's on soft. Sniper's on soft tyres.
Soft, sorry, yeah. He's on 8 lap old soft, so he will have to pit.
Yeah.
Manu's on 9 lap old medium, so I can't see them going another 11 laps.
Speaking of
Snipes
which,
gone in.
yep.
Snipes is gone. He's into the pits. He's probably going to change for another
mediums.
10 laps if he keep going more soft or mediums.
Mediums.
Yeah, he's going in for some mediums.
Called it, and I wasn't even on board with him. King of the Hills, mate. There was no need to get that close.
Who is that on the Hound?
Yep. Side pod to side pod, and Hound is just.
Oh no, Hound! You overcooked it. I think he tried to get his revenge too early, and he's just lost himself a place.
No, what happened was King of the Hills was in the braking zone he wanted, and he was too close behind. So he's just, instead of taking the contact, shot round the outside.
Lovely racing by the Hound and Rich there.
It saved himself taking an unnecessary stop, so I'll give him his due.
Yeah. But the Hound's done well. He's got himself up to 7th, and he started off. He's up 12 places.
Yeah. No, he started P17.
Was it 17? Oh, yeah. Okay, 10 places. Just as good. I'd be happy with that.
To be honest, I would have been happy to finish Bahrain, but
you would have been happy to finish, but that's another story. We'll leave that for another day, Kieran. Riding on board with the Hound going through turn 11.
I'm on board with Sniper and Skull Reaper, as Sniper took his pit stop from the lead and has come back out in P9.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, what a battle this is.
But he's gone on to the hard tyres. So he's going to lose. Sorry, that's Skull Reaper on the hard tyres.
Yeah. Snipes has gone on to mediums.
Where is Snipes?
Have a look what's happening down the back end. We've got Scotty. He's just in a race of his own. He's racing himself, I think.
Anything can happen. Couple more DNFs and he could grab a point.
Yeah. F1 Silver. He's running in P17. Let's have a look at where they all started. There it is. No, position change, yeah. Scotty has dropped 13 places. He has not had the best of races, to be fair.
Very
F1
unlucky.
Silver's down
Turn 12
3.
has caught him out a couple of times.
Yeah.
It happens to all of us. Genuinely, don't feel bad about it.
Well, not all of us, because I've not crashed there yet. Only you.
By all of us, I mean, it will happen to you at some given point.
Yeah, it will. It will. I have crashed there loads of times in TTs.
Yeah, exactly.
Mason's doing alright. Mason's got himself a point. He'll be happy with that, I tell you. He'll be really happy with that.
He will be, yep.
And Shade's got himself up 4 places into P12. Skull Reaper's up 11 places. He started from the back, so he crashed out within the first 2 minutes of quali, didn't he?
Mason's just picked up a penalty as Manu is now trying to fight his way back through again.
Yeah, there's a massive train of cars coming here. Massive train. So as we look at it, we have got literally from 3rd to 4th to 5th to 6th to 7th, 8th. So 3rd to 8th, there's only about a second and a half split in all of them. This could be an interesting end. We've got Gate for Lodge trying to hold off King of the Hill. And Manu's making a move up the inside of King of the Hill. Late on the brakes. Manu. Oh, wow, he's going to make 2 places up here.
Oh, that is... Oh, that is Manu losing a lot of time there. Oh, Sniper gaining. What a...
Oh, Snipes is gaining from their mistakes. Look at this. Wow.
What a double overtake.
That is brilliant.
That was beautiful.
Wow. The King trying to take his play. Oh, someone's been smashed from behind. The Hound, I think it was.
Yep,
he must have front wing damage. Must have front wing damage, surely.
Hound completely missing his braking zone, so his dead zone on his brake isn't working anymore.
I don't quite know how you look at the damage. How do you look at the damage?
Oh, that's the racing point hitting the barrier. That is Sniper.
Oh no, Snipes! He's got damage. He's lost both his side plates, I think. Yeah, the left-hand side of his wing is the right-hand side.
Yeah, I was just about to say. So on your front wing, you have your end plate, which is literally the end of the wing, and you know the little fins on it. They're the barge boards.
Okay, right, you are.
And he just picked up 5 seconds.
Penalty. Oh, what is going on? Keep it simple, boys. I've done the whole race in Bahrain with no warnings or penalties.
Hound and King of the Hills are getting together again.
Yeah, this could get tasty, I think. Very aggressive drivers, but... Down towards the back again, that's Scott is still in a race of his own. Both the Mercedes are running 17th and 18th. Mason's gone down to P16 now. I think that the penalties are going to play a big factor in this race, actually. Mason's up 2 places, so he'll be happy. The Hound's up 10 places. Skull Reaper is up 14 places. And Ozo Bozo is up 12.
King of the Hills is currently the only man that does not have him and Shade are the only 2 men inside the top 10 as well. Sorry, there's Manu and F1 Immortal too. So 60% of the top 10 has a penalty.
Yeah, the penalties will. 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, the 11 of the 18 have all got penalties, so.
It's a long season. There's still 9 races left, so there's plenty of time to score
picking
points.
Up another 3-second penalty.
One bad race doesn't define his season. So Skull Reaper making a move on King of the Hills, and he runs wide. And oh, that is unsafe entry onto the track, King of the Skull Reaper, and he's just wiped out another car who was gainful odds, just minding his own business.
Wow.
So Skull
Richie
Reaper
D puts in a fast lap. The fast lap of a 1:29. A 1:29 by Richie D. 1:29.3. Woo!
That's those fresh softs, I'm guessing.
Yeah, fresh softs, less fuel.
And he's still got ERS left to burn, so yeah, he can take that point. You may as well, if he can get himself inside the top 10.
So what we got? What's going on up here? We got Jay very close to the back of the Hound. Who's King of the Hills pulled out a gap on everyone. That whole fight for 3rd to 8th is sort of like spaced itself out now.
I think that does help the fact that there was a coming together with Skull Reaper and Gainful Odds. And Gainful Odds...
Shade, he's going for the inside on the Hound. The Hound's moved across. He's made about 3 moves there, the Hound. Oh, Tree Trashy again! Tree Trashy's got so much speed. I think he'd done the same about 2 laps ago, didn't he, when he made up 3 places?
No, that was Sniper round the outside. But
that Sniper's just put in a fast lap of a 1:28.8.
Do you mind just grabbing the comments from the YouTube, please, because we've just had 3 more come through. The last one was Josh with an oh my god that I managed to catch in regards to the illegal...
Clay, he's ruined his own race there. I'm telling you, Tree Trashy P9 deserves a shout out. Tree Trashy is up to P6 now, Clay, and he's doing really well. Really well. He's just made up another place on the Hound.
And bearing in mind next week is our final week before we take a break week. So Austria next week, it gives them a week to sort... Oh, that is a car going sideways. That was Hound, I believe. Or one of the Haases. Who else is in the Haas?
Well, the Hound's pulled over to let, I think, Skull Reaper through. I don't know if he's got damage, but...
yeah, it looks like he's missing an end plate. He is missing an end plate, yep, and he's coming into the pits.
The Hound, he was up 9 places, that could. Snipes has picked up another 3-second penalty. Tree Trashy's now up to 5th. He is killing it, Tree Trashy.
Tree Trashy is actually, bearing in mind, he picked up 5 seconds for a collision under the safety car, or speeding in pit lane.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. There is a yellow flag in Sector 1. I don't know who bought that. I don't know. Couldn't quite see on the mini-map who it was, but no
I'm on board with
so.
Sniper is actually up into P9 again. He's making moves. He's got 4 seconds to the car ahead, but 5 seconds worth of penalties with 4 laps to go. So it looks like
4 laps to go. This is going to be interesting. I think Tree Trashy.
What a move by Paranoid on F1 Silver there. I will give Tier 3 their due. The racing has been a little bit argy-bargy at times, but there has been a few decent moves put in. A couple of them have been caught on stream, so the entire reason Tier 3 is here is to teach them racing etiquette and things like that, so they can learn.
Ozo Hamilton, yes. The ginger NL for Ozo Hamilton, he's absolutely killing it up front. He's done 1 stop, Ozo.
And he's
managed on 13-lap-old hard.
And he's managing to gap Manu. And he's got to keep a 5-second gap in order to take the win.
He's got a 13.7 lead, so...
At the moment, I believe... 1 second.
There's a good battle going on for 4th place here.
King of the Hills just needs to find 5 seconds. Well, 6 seconds now, and he will be in P2. So, solid drive from him. Let's take a look at positions gained.
Oh, Tree Trashy, no! He got on the accelerator too hard. He got it within half a second, and I think his tyres are going to be
cooked. And now
hot as an oven. As hot as an oven. Now he's lost 3 places there.
And that will be a comment about that. Jay Sean picking up a time penalty again. So Jay Sean is... no, that was his first one, sorry. So he actually still will jump another place. So he'll jump into P8.
Just a Hound with another penalty now. We've got Snipes making a move on Jay Sean. Snipes on fresh softs. Needs to...
On 8 seconds worth of penalties. So he needs to gap 5 seconds in 2 laps.
It's going to be an interesting... Manu's got the gap down to 12 seconds now. It was 13. And it's falling very quickly. Very quick.
Has Osbalso made a mistake somewhere, or is he just in cruise control at the moment? He's just pulled out a second in Sector 1.
Lovely.
So Osbalso's just in cruise control at the moment. He's just...
FI Immortal going for a move on Paranoid in 12th place. Oh, he's put a dive bomb in. Oh, that's got to be a penalty, surely, if not a warning.
And
Paranoid's got the place back.
Was off the track, so it would have been an illegal overtake to begin with.
Paranoid, he's coming up, he's pulled to the right. He's on soft tyres. That should be an easy overtake. He should get him on the brakes. No, it's a lovely overtake.
There are a few moves going on.
There's a few gaps appearing now as well, so I think people's strategies, I think Ozo's strategy, is going to work out very well for him.
Yeah, Manu's pulling in the gap, but with 2 laps left to go, and needing to pull in 5.7 seconds.
Skull Reaper is now up 15 places.
Skull Reaper's arguably one of the drivers of the day.
15 places, and Ozo Bozo is up 12. King of the Hill is up 7th, and he's got a podium again. I think it was his first ever podium last week, I think.
Yes, it was. He did technically, he won the race on paper, but due to penalties, got demoted down to 3rd. So he would have won his first league race and got his first podium at the same time. But he did successfully appeal a 3-place grid penalty, which was then reduced to a 5-second penalty.
Okay. Can we remember the names of the people that readied up straight away? Did you write it down, Kieran?
I've grabbed the screenshot.
Okay, lovely. Just because I don't know if that'll do the top 3. I don't know if it was any of them that readied up. I'm sure it wouldn't have been.
So I will have to take a look through the stream later again and double check.
Yeah, lovely.
But each of them will, well, whoever did, everyone that readied up immediately will be facing retrospective action.
And at the moment, Ozo Bozo has now got let's have a look
9.1 second lead with
9 second
2 laps
lead,
to go.
and we're going into the last lap.
We're on the penultimate lap. As Mason is actually all over the back of Scotty, who's all over with DRS.
So here's Ozo. Manu's got a 3-second lead, so what, he's got a...
5 seconds. He needs a 5-second gap by the end of the race.
Manu's got to find 3 seconds.
And I think, Manu is actually burning through his ERS, trying to get that gap down. There we go. It's ticked over onto the final lap. Now, Osposo is coming through Sector 1. Just finished Sector 1. So, as long as he keeps it... Oh, no.
Oh, no! Ozo Bozo with another penalty. He's got 11 seconds.
So, he needs to keep this gap at 8 seconds plus.
Oh! Could he have just handed the race win to Manu? So wow, it's going. It's 7.9. He's got to find it. He's got to find
Mason's just picked up a... it's all about turn 10. Manu's got the better drive out of there. Unlucky Osposo. Yeah, it's all about the final 3 corners around this place. If he can keep it tidy, keep it clean.
He needs to get up to 80 seconds.
Yep. Mate, use your overtake.
It's going down.
Yep.
Manu could be getting the race win because Ozo found a 3-second penalty in his last lap. He just had to keep it simple.
As he crosses the line to take the win on paper, but he'll drop to P2 in a second.
Manu is going to cross the line, and he has gone P1 because of penalties. King of the Hill.
Osposo might have 5 seconds to be removed if he was clipped under a safety car. So let's hope they did record. Obviously, no favoritism here. There we go. King of the Hills across. Jay in P4.
Richie D coming across the last corner.
It's followed by a train of cars.
Wow, look at that.
Tree Trashy plummeting due to those penalties.
The Hound is P13.
So he still gains positions and still scores. I think it's 6 points. It's a yellow flag in the final sector, so that's one of the Mercedes going slowly. Scott is just coming across the line, jumps into P14, so he grabs a couple of points after what will be a disappointing result for him.
Mason is the last one across the line with 12 seconds, and that the race result.
So we just grabbed the race results.
Yeah, I shall take a screenshot of them. Right, driver of the day is Skull Reaper. I'm not surprised. He started off the back of the pack. I think he finished P4, was it?
Yeah, somewhere along those lines. It will come up in a second.
16 seconds, brilliant drive. Ozo Bozo, I think, would have been driver of the day. There we are, so take a picture of that. Fastest lap goes to Snipes with a 1:28.8, and he gets the extra point because he's made the top 10.
So, Hound is complaining that his monitor decided to turn off and his AI pitted him. Okay, so before we move on any further, race results. Manu has taken the race win from Ospolso. King of the Hills grabbing a second podium in consecutive weeks. Jay in P4, Rich P5, Skull Reaper P6, Jay Sean, followed by Sniper, Tree Trashy, F1 Immortal, Shade Mabs, Paranoid, Hound, Scotty, F1 Silver rounds out the points. Gainful Odds down in P16, Southanger in P17, P18 will be Mason, and then we have the two non-finishes of John Ayer and Sniper is for life. So an interesting race all around, and a few questionable moves and actions, but also some great overtakes in there at the same time.
Brilliant. Really nice race to watch, actually. I really enjoyed it. A good race, and it's brilliant driving. People starting from the back, making their way up. I think Ozo Bozo made up 15 places, didn't he, to get P2?
Yeah. So I'm just going to end the stream now. So thank you for tuning in, guys.